And hello.
Hello, peeps.
And hello from Buddy.
Buddy as well.
And Buster. And Gigi. They're all here, yeah.
Madhouse.
Yeah. Well, we're all here and we've got nothing to show you because I showed you all mine yesterday.
Oh, I've got
And you didn't.
Freya's poncho.
Ooh,
Half of it.
Well, where is it?
It's in my bag.
Oh, I
My
think
bag
it's
what
in the
I
car.
brought.
There you are. See, I was wrong. She does have something
Yeah,
to show.
see?
I thought you brought
It's
nothing.
not very exciting because it's only the top half.
Yeah, but it's more exciting than me having nothing, isn't it?
And I was going to do some at it last night and I thought, no, if I just leave it like this and then
Yeah.
I'm not trailing wool all over.
Oh,
This
I love
will
all
be-
them tails.
Oh no, but this will be my darling granddaughter, the youngest one, her poncho.
A poncho.
So that's the top bit, and we're going to have the same colours all.
What, just done
Right.
like Granny or what?
I'm not sure. I'm going to make it up as I go along. It's one of those, you know.
You're another
you
one
see
like me,
Yeah,
aren't you?
you see a picture and think, oh, that's nice.
So-
And Little Un says to me, oh, Grandma, can you make that? And
Yeah.
so I said, yeah. Will you make me one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I browse on Pinterest and I always pick the ones that either don't have a pattern or the pattern's in some obscure place and written in Russian, you know?
Right, yeah. Well, it's not so bad because there are a lot of charts on Pinterest.
I know, but I'm not that.
I know, but I love me charts.
I do with the English, that sounds very sexy, not sexist, national.
Well, whatever.
How can it is English, even it's written in American, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
have to have my charts done in a language I understand. Because I don't understand these. I have to read.
No, well, it's just sort of like,
Yeah, well, you do. Don't
you know,
A
you
lot
sort of
people
look at
do.
it and,
Yeah.
and obviously you read the symbols and do the rows, etc., etc. But there's an awful lot of fudging.
Yeah, I'm not laughing
Because-
at Sue, by the way. I'm laughing at Buddy trying to dig a hole in my carpet.
You know, there's an awful lot of fudging where you think, well, I don't understand what all these
Yeah.
symbols mean because, you know, different
I don't know.
different nationalities
And I don't always
have
understand when
different
they've got
alphabets, don't they?
arrows.
Symbols
Yeah,
and
arrows. And I'm thinking, well, where do I start here with an arrow? Yeah, I just... But things like, you know, Doris Chan occasionally puts charts, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And I can understand hers. And other people in my books put charts and I can understand them. But the Russian and the the Japanese have got some fantastic patterns, haven't they?
oh boy, do they!
But when you told
Every
me...
now and again, I treat myself.
But-
Off eBay, Pomodoro 24.
Yeah.
She has some god. You know, and you actually get a hard copy, but
What is it, eBay or Etsy?
no eBay.
eBay? Oh, yeah.
eBay. But the dear.
Yeah.
But every now and again, I will treat myself to
Yeah.
one.
I mean, I'm not too bad because I think you got me one and I got another one. But they've got English in them, are they Spanish or something?
French.
French. Yeah. I think I've got one that's Spanish though. But
Right.
yeah, I've got English instructions
Yeah.
as well, although they're quite loosely translated. You know, you have to... It's no good getting a beginner to do them, let's just say.
No, but anyway, from the picture,
Yeah.
that's the start of it. And it was a bit sort of like big for her on the shoulders, so I'm going to have to bring it in round here.
Yeah, well, if you
Have
do a
little
row
tie
round or something, yeah, thread a row.
Yeah, I do
Thread
sort
a-
of like treble chain, treble chain, treble chain, and
That's
thread.
double crochet.
Oh yeah,
double
sorry,
crochet.
sorry.
We speak English in our videos.
Yeah, but
don't we?
it's-
Why is my chair go further back than yours?
It's probably set to. Well, mind you, I'm up against the wall here.
Oh well, yeah. Maybe
But
mine's
you know, and it'll sort of draw it in a little
yeah.
bit.
I've got that deck chair. Look. You know, when you're on holiday, they take a picture of you in your swimsuit and a deck chair, and even when I was skinny, you'd have these like rolls
Yes.
of fat before your bikini.
That's it. It's just the way you sit, though, isn't it?
And they're like a hammock, aren't they? The deck,
Yeah.
not the UK deck chairs are like a hammock. So you have hard pressed to look nice in a
Well,
in a deck chair, don't
exactly.
you? It's check one.
And I popped these in again.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Did
just
we
hold
show that last time?
No, we didn't because we got carried away photographing.
That was right. Yeah, it's
Hey,
absolutely
the bag
gorgeous.
comes out now.
And I don't know whether you can see it, but it's beautiful. It's like a
sort of
peacock.
teal green.
Yeah, tealy peacocky
Yeah.
and black, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Of course, it's our
Oh, yeah, I
Nice.
succumbed.
house.
It was a bargain.
I always get told by people saying, yeah, the ice yarn is lovely, but the postage is so expensive. And I keep saying to them, just work it out per
Yeah.
ball with, I mean, To us in the UK, it's cheap. I mean, you may get cheaper yarn in the US, I don't know.
I think they do, because I know
Yeah.
when we went to Canada, you know, just even going around the supermarkets, they had yarn in supermarkets. It
Yeah.
was like, whoa.
Yeah, but for us to go into our wool shop, local yarn shop or whatever, you know, we can pay like £4 for a little ball like that.
Oh God, maybe, yeah.
So to us, ice isn't expensive, even counted.
No.
Even that the postage may be as much as your order, it still works out per ball
Cheaper
for
than
the
we
quality,
can get.
cheaper than we can buy in a shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You got to show them that one. Like.
Yeah, and then there's this. It's like a sort of cotton tape, but I just loved the colours.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
It is. It's gorgeous.
Oh, we're just I had to. They sent me an email last week and one this week, and I had to just click them off, click them off.
Well, I've been doing that for months now.
Yeah, but I keep.
And then all of a sudden, I just
Yeah.
thought, oh, I'll have a look.
Yeah, but then I might.
Oh,
click,
dear.
I might click ice off, but then I drift onto Kemp's or somebody else's. I'm just hopeless. I need hypnotherapy that goes. Do not. I mean, even with ice, I put a load of stuff in my basket. Then I walked away, had a coffee, and I thought, now think about that. Do you really want
Yeah.
it? And I was going, yes, I really want it. Yes, I really want it. I think, no. Walk around a bit more. Do you actually really want it? No, you don't need it. You want
Well,
it.
that's it. You want it, but you don't need it.
Having said that, Sue has just been up. We thought we had, I thought I had a certain yarn in my
Yeah.
stash. Sue was also convinced that she'd seen it in my stash, and we've just been up and decided that it's just a hopeless mess.
So we
can't
want to sort it out
find
next week.
anything, so it wants absolutely. And I'm not going to video it.
That's it, Jan's guilty secret for the
Yeah.
world to see.
It's not my private stash. I keep telling everybody it's not my private stash. It's the stash I've got from my shop. So having said that, I've got my own little shop upstairs.
Right.
But because things have got piled higgledy-piggledy, I've got things at the back that I know I think I've got, but I'm actually buying again because I can't find them.
Yeah.
Well, I should be.
That's
going
it,
to
when you go
find
out
it.
and you have a route round and you have a look and you think,
Yeah.
oh, where did it get?
Yeah,
oh,
where did I
like-
buy that
Yeah.
I mean, I've even duplicated on certain things because I think I haven't got any. And then when I go and have a look, I have.
Yeah.
So I need some sort of organisation. I need to put my super chunkies in one place. Yeah?
Yeah.
Regardless of who they are.
Yeah.
Get myself organised.
Yep.
Because at the moment it's such a small room, it's really tiny. When I say I've got a yard room, it's tiny.
It is. It's only a little, what we call in England, a box room.
You've probably got bigger closets with your
Yeah.
clothes. So when you're in it, it's very hot and it's very claustrophobic. And I'm very claustrophobic anyway. And if I get overheated, I sort of go, oh, I've got to get out,
Yeah.
I've got to get out, I've got to get out. So, but I can't use a bigger room because my son uses that as a bedroom
Yeah.
when he comes visiting. So, and if you're watching, son, you can't come right now because
No, don't come.
it's too
Don't come.
There's stuff in your room. I said I would never put it in, but there's stuff in your room.
It's not a lot. Don't panic.
It is. But it's in bags and I can move it quickly. It just means that I can't get in bed. If I get it in my room. No, I
Well, you
must.
pile it up artistically and throw a blanket over it. Anybody would think it was a bed.
I haven't got a room. You see the size of my bedroom.
It's bigger than mine,
Mm-hmm.
believe it or not.
Goodness. In the UK, if you've not been used to UK rooms, we think your houses are mansions. Obviously, we
That's
do
it.
because our rooms are tiny. you
That's
know.
it. We live in hobbit houses compared to.
They are tiny. We
It's
have
like Gulliver's World.
we have zero storage space anywhere, and every bit of storage space I have is full. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't, in the garage. In my dream world, you said, put my money on my lottery tonight, Euro Millions, if I win anything, which I never do. But if I do, I would love to just reorganise the whole of this house and have a massive extension built on the side.
Yeah.
Upstairs, wool room.
Oh, yeah.
Downstairs, work room. And then all of this rubbish from the house. People wouldn't have to go, when they walk in because...
Nobody goes, ugh, when they walk
I
in.
know, but it's so untidy. I'm just
Yeah, but Jan, you live on your own.
Mm.
Yeah, you've only yourself to please.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you want to have a
Yeah, but
basket of wool outside of you,
yeah, but every now and again it really bugs me.
right.
And that's when it starts to get me because I'm thinking, I walk down some mornings and it bugs me, absolutely bugs me. I just want to. Well, it doesn't help having four dog beds in a small room,
No.
does it? Because my dog plays musical beds. 3 of them are his, and one of them is Buddy, who actually, as you know, lives next door. But he's here while his mum and dad are enjoying themselves. And they're having a whale of a time over there,
Lovely.
which I'm so jealous about. But normally I only have 2. Well, one borrowed one
Yeah.
and my own, yeah. But when my son comes, I'll have 3 again. Because I'll have 2 a Rottweiler and a Rottweiler cross, so I'll have 3
Yeah.
then. But we manage because we love dogs, so. But it doesn't help when you've got 3. I mean, I wouldn't be able to have 4 dog beds in here
Where's
if
Buddy,
I had
is
my
he?
sofa. Buddy's over there sleeping.
Oh, right, yeah, I couldn't see him.
Yeah, they're all having an afternoon
nap.
snooze.
Well, Buddy's been for a walk.
Buddy's worn out because he's been for a walk.
Buster's just been Buster.
It's too hot for Buster. We decided he would just pan out because he's getting old. It's too much for him.
And I think Gigi's just decided he's going to have his little siesta.
Gigi's just commandeered my chair as
Yeah.
usual, so he's having his afternoon siesta. So it's nice when it's all peaceful, isn't it? But if the phone rings, or if the postman
Oh, I should
comes,
imagine all hell breaks loose.
all hell breaks loose, yeah. But talking about phone calls, I've got this blooming phone call. It's called Lifestyle Questionnaires, whatever they're called.
Oh, never do questionnaires. Tell them you've not got time.
No, 14 phone calls in the last 3 days. 14 phone calls.
That's not
That's
right.
Harassment. I've
It
told
is.
them that and I said, don't you dare ring me anymore. We'll take you off the list. That was 2 days ago. So
Are you on the TPS?
Yeah, but because they're coming...
Oh, yeah, it's a survey, isn't it? They're sneaking in
in
that way, don't they?
And but 14 phone calls in 3 days.
That's wrong, that.
So don't answer any numbers that begin with 191. Because it's these stupid people. And if you know who they are, please tell them not to call me anymore. I said you can call from now until doomsday and I still won't do your flipping survey.
Yeah,
Well, in fact, I didn't say flipping because I lost my temper.
yeah.
So, and I swore, and I don't often swear, but I did. I must admit, I'll hold my hand up. I swore at them.
Yeah.
And she said, that's not nice. I said, well, it's not nice. You keep ringing me. Put the phone down.
Well, the worst ones, the ones I really hate are those, you know, and they say Windows.
Oh, we're
No,
from Windows.
Yeah, and you've got a problem.
Don't ever
And
fall
what-
for it because it's
Yeah.
a load, it's a con. Absolutely. I said to one of them, I said, don't you think I read things on the internet? Don't you think I know you're a scam? Well, you're not a scam. I said, yes, you are. I said, you're going to go, ask me to go into my Windows and fiddle about. Give you control of my PC. I said, like I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I said, don't be stupid. I said, I'm not that thick. And one of them actually swore at me. He gave me a
It
right
doesn't
mouthful.
surprise me.
He gave me a right mouthful. But he still do it. I mean, who falls for it now in this day and age? Who falls
Well,
for it?
very few people. Well, mind you, there are still people out there who do.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's all plastered all over the net, and it's a
Yeah.
scam. Don't answer them, don't do anything. It's like these emails you get from HSBC, which I don't have an account there. Your account has been
Yeah.
suspended. Please go in. I even get them supposedly from PayPal, supposedly from eBay, supposedly from wherever. Ignore the lot of them. Ignore
Yeah.
them. If they
They're very
say,
clever, aren't they?
if
the
they
way
say, dear customer, or dear PayPal user, or whatever, it's not from them. If it's from PayPal, eBay, or whatever, they always give you a name. They
Yeah.
always call you by your name. So if it says anybody, dear TSB user, dear whatever user, no, ignore it, because it's not from them. Yeah, I learned that very early on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's also great things that you just forward them to, like spoof at PayPal.
Yeah.
I just forward the email straight to them and let them sort it out, because they stamp them out. You know, they go back
Yeah.
to the source. You know, through. And another thing is, look at the header. The header will be something you've never even heard of. You know,
Yeah.
when you go back into the header of the email, it's definitely not from PayPal. It comes from somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Well, I have them every plumbing day. You know, Lloyd's Bank, TSP Bank, Halifax Bank.
Yeah.
I don't have any accounts with any of them. You know, so yeah, I'm really going to fall for it. And I'm really going to give people my bank details when they say one of my relatives has been in a car crash.
Oh.
Left me thousands of money.
Oh, right.
All they want is my bank details and they're going to give me the money. I said no. I wrote back to one of them. I said, well, if you know who I am and you know my relative, just send me a cheque.
Yeah.
I never heard from them, surprisingly.
Do you know,
Yeah.
there's, I listen to Radio 4 a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm going back months. And they had an item about
Yeah.
scammers and spam and this, that and the other. And, you know, you get from Nigeria.
Oh, yeah,
And it's such body, and, you know, they can only get the funds if they can clear it through your bank and this, that and the other. And this chap had actually entered into a correspondence with several of these different things. Sort of, you know...
pretending to fall for it.
Pretending to fall for it, but not.
Yeah.
And he's written a book, and they were sort of like reading excerpts out of this book. Oh, do you know, I've forgotten what it was called, but I'd love to get hold of a copy because he was so entertaining. It was brilliant, and, you know, just to sort of like play him at their own game.
Yeah. I mean, I've known other people who've done sort of something similar by, you know, keeping them on the phone and going, oh yes, I'm definitely interested, oh yeah, you know, and then turning it all right around, you know, and let me call you back on that one, you know, I really want to call you back. Let me say, what time are you having your tea?
Yeah,
we'll call you then, shall we?
Yeah.
Or what time do you go to bed? I'll call you just after. Yeah.
Mind you, there are people who've actually managed to get a company name and they've taken them to court for the cost of, you know, their time.
Well, this...
and everything.
Whatever it's called, life share or timeshare, keep ringing me. I mean, goodness gracious. It's always a different voice, different thing, yeah. I mean, how come they get a 191 number when they're obviously come from Pakistan or India or whatever, yeah? You know, I don't know how they managed to skip under. But I was told that telephone preference service, they can't ban overseas calls.
No, there's that, and surveys, they get away with surveys.
They can't get, yeah. But I just want to kill them all, you know. Especially when you've got out of the bath to answer it, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, if I'm in the mood, I shall sort of like, I thought, no, they're paying for phone call.
Well, I've got friends abroad, so I can't afford to ignore international calls.
Yeah.
I mean, when I see this 191 thing now, I just don't answer. I don't pick it up, you know.
Yeah.
But this phone in here doesn't have the display.
Yeah, caller ID.
No, I mean the one in the back room, so I'm dead posh, don't I? But because I walk so slow, I can't have one phone. I've got to have phones where I can get at them. And the one in the back has caller display, so I look at it, it's 191, I just let them ring it. Just let them ring. They've rung me twice today already. I haven't answered it yet.
They might get the message.
No, they don't. They don't give up.
No, it takes time, doesn't it?
Time?
An awful lot of it.
Never.
Thing is, your name will be on a list somewhere.
One said to me, just answer this questionnaire and I promise I'll take your name off. And I said, no. I said, I fell for that once before, years ago. I said, I got even more phone calls than I got in the past. I said, could you pass my number on to other people? No, it's just, I said, yeah. Why are you doing the survey? So you're doing the survey purely to get my name, my number and any details about me. So I don't...
What I didn't know, I know in the news a few weeks ago, an elderly lady called Olive, she was a poppy seller.
Yeah.
And she died suddenly. And when they went into her affairs to sort of like deal with the estate, she'd been mithered by post and phone by charities. You know, suddenly named charities. But the thing is, what I didn't know and what has come out subsequently is that if you fall for one of these, sorry to use, you know, if you genuinely want to give to a charity, just go and give to a charity. But if you see one of these adverts that says, you know, just donate £3 a month to such thing, whether it be kids, donkeys, you know, water or whatever, if you just do one charity, then the charity sells your name and everything to everybody else, who then get, you know.
Well, I mean, I have a
apparently she had post and all sorts.
I mean, I subscribe to the RSPCA because I agree with what they do and everything like that. I mean, probably all the money I give doesn't get to there, but that's another thing. But I get, PDSA, guide dogs for the blind. I'm on a pension, you know.
Yeah.
Much as I think that a lot of them are very good causes, a lot of them, I know they have to hustle to get their money, and I know they do. But, you know, and also the RSPCA, you donate, and they say, can you not up your donation to such a thing? And I said, look, if you don't stop asking me, I'm going to cease my donation altogether.
Do you know, there's quite a few people done that, you know, off sort of like these, you know, these dinner time programmes that about consumer rights and, you know, consumer issues. And they were only saying the other day, one month, they were talking about this cold calling. Yeah. And then calling, if you already give to a charity, will you up it, will you up it, will you up it? Yeah. And this woman said, no. She said, I just said, stop me. Mm. Stop, you know, direct debit or whatever it
stop
was.
It altogether. You can understand because, all right, they're worthy causes and they do have to try to get more money for these things because they are charities when all said and done. And there are some lovely, wonderful charities. I'm not knocking them. But, you know, you get so peed off with them all. Yeah. Ringing you. And once you donate, fine. They should say, thank you very much for your donation. They shouldn't harass you. No. And say, you know, now you've donated. I mean, I've heard of people donating, you know, from funerals in lieu of flowers, like to cancer research and goodness knows who else, because the person who's died has requested no flowers, just give donations, Yeah. And then the charity then gets back to them and says, thank you very much for your donation. Can you consider this and that and the other? Yeah. Or do you want to leave us some percentage in your will and that? And I'm thinking, no. I haven't got anything to leave. A percentage of nothing in my will. Sorry, son, if you're watching, but there's no money in my... If you inherit debts, you're going to inherit a lot of them, love. But there ain't no money in the pot.
That's it, I've told my kids. That's it. Well, I'm going to die in debt. I'm going to spend your inheritance.
Well, I've already spent it and more. So my poor child is getting nothing. Sorry, son. But, well, my mum used to always say that when they started going on cruises just before they died and that, you know, or before they got ill, not before they died. I used to say, look, spend it. Yeah. I said to him, I'm not reliant on you leaving me anything. Spend it. Yeah. You know. I mean, it was nice when I did get a little bit. You know,
but I wish all said and done,
I wish they would have had the health to have spent it on themselves and to go on more cruises, because they worked darn hard. My mum and dad, they were workhorses. Yeah, my mum worked until she was 70 odd, nearly 80. My dad worked until he was 80, and all right, it wasn't dogged work. It was work in the shop, and we took a lot of the strain off her. But she was still coming out to work. Yeah. Whereas I would have preferred to have gone on cruises and gone and spent her money. I didn't want her to leave me anything. I don't think you should be reliant on people leaving you things.
No, but I mean, it's sort of like...
it's nice if they do. Yeah. But I don't think you should rely on it.
You know, but there's a school of thought out there that they say, we've got to leave something for the kids. No. You know, I'm sorry, but kids can make their own way in life. Yeah. And the more you give them, the less they appreciate it.
I mean, basically, I made my own way in life. My mum didn't die until she was like 90, and it was nice that she left me some money, but I've never relied on it. I'd always made my own way in life, you know, getting my own house together and getting my own things together. So like, it was nice when she did, but I never... No. But you get some kids, don't you? I mean, Ariano joke and say, you know, look after me inheritance, that's the house, you know, but he is joking. It's just his sense of humour. He doesn't mean it in a nasty way whatsoever. It's just, he's like me. Bit of a sarcastic sense of humour, you know. You know, he'll say, these windows need painting, Mum, or something. He said, I hope you're looking after my inheritance, you know. And I go, yeah, right. I said, if it's your inheritance, I said, you paint the windows.
Yeah. That's it, you've got to flip it back, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Anyway, to say we weren't going to say much, we've said quite a bit.
We have.
Sorry about this, we've not talked about crochet really, have we? Just on our eye horse about cold callers and charities.
I promise I'll bring more crochet next time.
By the way, we're not knocking any charities whatsoever. No. You donate to charities, fair dues. We're just talking about the hustlers. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I still donate to charity and I always will, but I just don't like being hustled.
No, no.
Yeah.
I like to choose who I
Yeah,
give
choose
my
who I
money
give
to,
money
not
to.
be
Yeah.
hustled for it. Yeah.
And I like to give one-off donations to different
Yeah.
ones. I don't like to be forced into, because you've donated once, you have to keep
Yeah.
on doing it. I don't like that. Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. So bye.